all problems disappear. Only answers remain. If you meditate for an hour, all problems disappear. Only answers remain. If you truly understand this, if you truly meditate for an hour, you will never ever have difficulties with your problems. This is a fact. Any problems, you sit with it for 1 hour, meditate, and I promise you, I guarantee you, the answer will be there. Only if you're willing to listen. Because most of the times the answer is always there. But we don't dare to listen. What if we sat, we meditated for an hour, and when you open your eyes, there is no problem anymore. Imagine that. What if we really listened to what's calling inside? What if we really let the thoughts disappear? Let the answer exist. And this happens approximately a little bit less than an hour, but I just say an hour to make sure you pass that approximate time of the revelation of the answer. So, 1 hour. And this time, maybe dare to listen. And this time, when your intuition tells you something, just simply say yes. I get it. I truly get it. I deal with many problems myself. Sometimes it's really hard to listen what's good for you, what's really beneficial to you as a whole. We often, I often tend to choose the one that is more thoughtful, the answer that is like kinda in a way logical. I get it. I truly get it. However, my friend, meditation is the only answer to our biggest problem, human suffering, human mortality, death. All we do, everything we do, all these social structure, all these civilization, is just simply to cope with the biggest problem that any human being face. The suffering of being mortal. Therefore, you create mythologies, therefore you create religion, therefore you create a spirituality, therefore you create civilization, therefore you create thoughts. But in fact, your true essence, the non-human part in you, because you gotta give it to it, you know, you cannot deny the whole cosmic power anymore, you know, it's not that time, it's not, we are even scientifically advanced enough to realize that we don't know nothing. Scientifically realize that we got a source, you know, it's like it's impossible to not to have a source, even with the modern understanding. Perhaps this quantum leap that people keep talking about, all I'm saying is that this, whatever people talk about this quantum leap, because I don't really want to label it, but as much as I listen to this idea of a spirituality, an idea of science about this particular term, I come to this understanding that they're talking about something that I personally have experienced. Therefore, it makes more sense to me, at least. And that takes about an hour. This is all I can tell you. About an hour, and you might really get some answers that it's not really worldly, you know. You might get some answers that it's not really explained in your head with your thoughts anymore. Then you're like, okay, maybe This is it. But you got to give yourself that time. You got to be able to sit 1 hour and meditate. And now you would probably ask me how to meditate. And this exact moment in this video is the best way that I can call to action. I designed a free meditation course, accessible just right away. You can find the link in the description, perhaps. But honestly, I get it. I understand. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to meditate an hour every single day. I know. Believe me, I know. Trust me, I know. I've been there. But sometimes the smallest steps go a very long way, my friend. Forget about this transportation that we created in this modern world. You can walk all over this planet if you really think about it. Like literally you can walk all over this planet. How far you really want to go, because you can go the furthest. All I'm saying, why not walk? Why not start walking? Why we gotta just sit there and look at our screen and think about, I cannot book a ticket to some holiday place, but I promise you, you can walk to a really holiday place. It's not that hard. It might be very close to your home, but that doesn't matter. What matters that you walk, you go far. What matters is you meditate. What matters is that you walk until you bleed. What matters is that you put one step after another. My friend, I get it. I understand. I really understand. This world is not worth living much. I totally get it. But I promise you, if you start walking, soon you will realize that only possible time that you can be blissful is during your meditation. Your meditation might literally be walking. Eventually, when your feet bleeds, eventually when heals, eventually then bleeds again and heal again, you realize that that's what you're looking for. All answers are there. When a man walks, all answers appear. When a man goes far, all answers become clear. When a man pack a bag and move on, all answers appear. When a man goes for a hunt, it might not come back full-handed, but it will definitely come back with wisdom. You got to go far. If you don't, my friend, not only you can't make it, no one else can make it. But when you make it, everyone else make it. So do it for the team. Do it for all men. Go far. Be courageous. Be extreme. Do wonders. Be magnificent. Be strong. Sit 1 hour still. Do nothing. Absolutely nothing. The walk is over now. 1 hour still for a man it just forges the strongest. Ooh. Ah, damn. The sun is coming out now. Exactly what happens when you sit and meditate. The light will just comes out. the light will just disappear and appear. First, it disappears because you need to close your eyes. And then by and by, when your eyes are closed, the landscape becomes clear. By and by, the thoughts disappear. By and by, the light comes in. By and by, the new reality begins with closed eyes. Only closed eyes. The senses disappear. First, the vision goes. Second, sounds disappear. New sounds appear. Touch. The space, the air, the taste, all becomes different. Something new emerges, something absolutely real, but with your closed eyes. Another world appears. Another world that it only have answers. No more questions. No more questions. Wow. What a day. Whoa. I feel so hyped. I feel like I just really clicked. Wow. Thank you. It's all because of you. I'm sure you're not aware of it, but it's all because of you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I hope you know that regardless of what I expect or what I don't expect, I just have so much love and I am happy to share. Much love. Yeah.